More than likely won't talk much during the stream of Starfield, as it's single player. So just enjoy the game.
Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
There's bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
I'll just agree.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Awesome, leveled up. Let's see. Piloting. Ballistic weapons. Surveying. Alright. Get more common and uncommon resources from surface objects. Increase grav jump. Ballistic weapons, melee weapons, laser weapons. Pistols do 10%, shotguns do 10% more. Scavenging. Alright, more credits I search. Craft food. Buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. Sounds good. Missions. Activities.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Oh. So I talk to her. Nah. I'll do this one instead. Really don't want to be bothered with the exploration group right now.
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
They remind me of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ouch.
That sounds great.
Oh, part of these. Can't deal with these. They're annoying.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you?
Oh no.
Is it really, really you?
I forgot about that.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars. Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's
Okay,
almost like
he's
it
on
was
drugs.
meant to be. Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down, and followed you all the way here? Who'd be crazy enough to do that? I'd have to know what you looked like first. And now I do. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. lead the way.
Leave me alone.
My apologies, O great and magnanimous hero. Forget we ever met. But if you don't mind, I'll hold on to this memory for the both of us. For now, I'll take my leave until we meet again.
Okay, here's a stalker. Got it.
Wish that bar
Let's go to the
view for would
residential.
stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by a no.
Oh, I was already at this one. Oops.
Useful.
It's always something with you.
I was hoping there's a basement. Running in circles.
Scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
I'll talk
Good
to
to
the
see
guy
you.
lady.
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get... Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell. See you around.
Okay, so must not have to talk to her. Tree sounds interesting.
Howdy.
Probably be a fetch quest or something.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know.
Listen, the conversations get you a lot of quests.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work. I can't get enough of all the trees around here.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
There's something
Yes.
wrong.
Concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
Sure.
A
There's
mercenary,
something in
huh?
it for me.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out. So, are you on board?
No.
Well, that's... Thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Alright. That wants to take him to the train.
You know, I went to chef school.
Get on. Should be able to cut through here.
I just don't think we'll have a second date.
Yep.
I barely survived the first one.
Oh. And commercial district.
Evening, sir.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me? Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you find any eggs. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
So he thought a biosensor was an egg, I take it.
As you can see, traffic is good.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
Bought an egg.
Who,
from a
Jordan?
kid.
That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found, trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why? What is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Can't you just give it to me?
But I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You did say this was important after all. Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about. Suit yourself. Back to it then.
I used to be an actor. You have a nice day now. Steve! UC security. You're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate... I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information.
I'm not going
Have it
anywhere.
your way. UC security, give up now! Oh, shit.
Gwen really keeps the
Don't start a fight, you can't win. Thought all of the guards would be trying to kill me. Guess not. Oh, and I did get a skill point too. Yeah. Maybe physical. Fitness. You know, 10% more oxygen. That sounds really helpful. Means I can run more. Also refills.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
Gorgeous weather today, huh?
If it isn't my favorite almost a lab assistant. What can I do for you? Any luck tracking down those sensors?
Yep, I got them.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to Mast immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
That doesn't sound like
Well,
the
from a
news.
certain point of view. In an admittedly somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in Mast at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
2,000 credits, nice. I'll have to check in on them later. So what else do I got? I'll go see my character's parents then.
Mark my words. I'm running late for the meeting. What time is it?
Let's see what we got.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right? Now, it's just with our family. The news isn't always great, but Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Yeah, I'll go with this one.
Say again?
Seems the
I
nicest.
should record that and play it back. Mom, you were right. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
Guess I'll talk to Neil. Which one is my character's older? High school backpack. Plushy purse pooch? What? Desktop globe. Oh. Wooden puzzle box. Deck of cards. Galactica. Slippers.
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite.
Done deal. Our whole office is getting...
This,
oh, now that I talked to
this
them,
is
they're
history.
here. Huh.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library,
Fuel isn't
obviously.
free, I'm afraid.
Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
I am at your
It
service,
was a big to-do
Captain.
at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
We're so slow.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
How big is this place?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
So anything I want to sell, I can just store for now. This. Oh, it's a book. I read that wrong. Alright.
I am at your service, Captain.
Alright. Might as well see what that's all about. Actually, I wonder what's going on in the mass building. I haven't been in it yet. It's another UC building, though.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Looks like you've got some fines to clear up.
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
Okay, so I'm not able to... might as well.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
I'm not gonna start a war right now.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Well, when they look
Stop
around.
worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
Okay.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Just let me pay my fine so I can get out of here.
Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Looks like you spent several years dabbling in industry and finance. It's a far cry from where you are now. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
Get to the point already.
I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in
Wonder if
charge
I can
of this
just
operation
wipe
for
out the
UC
UC.
system. Are you familiar with what we do?
I don't care.
Yes, well, this is your only opportunity to keep yourself out of jail. So I suggest you change your attitude. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we'd have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Sounds personal.
It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply doing what's best for the security of the United Colonies. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Do I have to
You
decide
aren't
right
leaving
now?
until I have an answer.
I'll accept the offer, but then I'll
Smart
betray the
choice.
UC.
I'm going to
Use
have
the
one of my
Crimson
men
Fleet to
escort you
wipe
to the
out the
operations
UC.
center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
They made a mistake. They left me with my weapons.
All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Conde should be waiting for you.
I love how they just trust someone that they arrested. Like, yeah, they won't lie. Okay, so... So, I have to go up here. Then tells me to go back down. Wait, do I have the right mission equipped? No, I don't. Do cover.
Pardon?
There we go.
Yes?
A lot of guards.
Ah, there you are. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, this is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just... Our intelligence has managed... She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia. So you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
And that's drugs, which are illegal. More than likely.
Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison. That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Well then, I suppose you'll just have to take your chances. In the meantime, I expect you to follow my orders, to the letter. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
No promises.
I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. You have your orders.
You'll die soon.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as
I
possible.
wonder if I can just
If you
tell
find
the
any
Crimson
records that look
Fleet
suspicious
that
or
they're trying to
incriminating,
use them.
you bring it to me. Is that understood? Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've
They
seen,
shouldn't threaten me.
you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. I was hoping that you'd be inspired into thinking this is more than a punishment. It appears that I was wrong. I suppose we'll simply have to motivate you in a different way. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna make her life hell. That's a pretty big ship. Of course, I'm right above their planet. Not suspicious at all. Let's go to Mars.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay in Sidonia.
I'll have to go back to it.
Going to use the elevators or stairs?
What's your name?
The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
So it's this room.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You got a point there, love. All right, I'll take a chance. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh. Way to get through that door, so just have to run up through here.
This life ain't easy, but...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
No problem.
Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Alright. Up, down, go around, spin a circle.
Detonation occurred.
That seems promising.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Adler. Oh! Wait! You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
That's not good enough.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right? What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
Okay, so I need 4.
No way! I'm already working my fingers to the bone! Well, I might be able to cash in a few of my Deimos shares. That's what I'm hoping.
Do you maybe this one? Yep.
I suppose. It's just that...
Awesome.
Well, I didn't have much of a choice. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
That's what I thought.
How's it going? Like to join Sidonia in celebrating over 275 years of living on Mars.
Sidonia's not so bad.
And that 10% oxygen makes a lot of difference.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
If they think they can handle me.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Weightlifting, wellness. Increase in health. Yep. Oh, I was at the wrong end. I'm an idiot. And take off. Gone that far. Must be a barrier, invisible barrier. So you can't just fly through space.
You're good enough to join our crew.
I don't know, Karen.
You're funny. I hate funny. Remember that. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't.
But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. Kill Rake? That's your only option? If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he dies. Turn the Ragana into space junk. Only way to be sure. It's
Consider it done.
when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Where to now? All the way over here. Domain.
Pilot of the Ragana. I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly? Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay, docking bay is open. Let's talk.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own crew.
Go on, you're free.
I do not have to know him. He is a member of my crew. That is enough to spare his life.
Don't be a fool.
Damn. I do not really have a choice here, do I?
No. Leader has to make hard decisions. Don't make the wrong one.
Any decision that...
Come on, Dimitri.
Alright.
Let's just kill this fool.
Get out!
Got that one.
Should just handed him over. Now use a grenade. Oh, looks like I gotta blow the whole ship up. Their captain and everyone, all their crew's dead except for this one, so... There goes my ship. Okay.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Brooke, wanna help me with some target practice?
Prelude. I can repair my ship. This one's close. Laser throttle engine.
Thanks for the help
I
with
had
the
to hold
clip.
it, not press
I
it.
had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Don't respond well to threats.
And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for.
It looks like UC and Crimson are both going to be eliminated.
Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Hold on. Let's go here. Yeah, it is a Crimson Fleet crossover.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me.
Thought I was following the Crimson Fleet mission.
I had a friend on the Ragana. If I had my way, I'd space whoever killed him.
Request. That ain't a. Those are the completed.
Excuse me.
Casualties already. This is not a good start.
Go back. Anything to report?
Anything new to report? Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Was it? Yeah, I suppose I tend to do that. Comes from having no one to talk to around this ship. That's to be expected, I suppose. The Vigilance isn't exactly the best place to have casual conversations. We have serious work to do. Let's just stick to... But, maybe we can talk about it. We'll be here if you need us.
Am I supposed... Oh, I'm supposed to talk to you.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. 2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
There you are. I want answers, and I want them right now. We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people? Yes, but not at the expense of others. Even if our end goal is noble, we have no right to murder innocent people. Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Make up excuses, perhaps even lie on my reports. Let me make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. That is where we draw the line. Do something like this again, and you're out. I'll hang the goddamn wanted posters myself. Understood? The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by material wealth. Bloodshed is typically a side effect of getting what they want. I believe you're fully capable of avoiding the need to take a life. But if it jeopardizes the mission, we'll evaluate when the time comes. Good luck.
Based on your actions, I've heard this operation's on thin ice. One more mishap, and I'm afraid we're gonna have to shut it down.
Now, let me do something like this.
I heard you the first time.
Hearing and comprehending are two different... All this ugliness aside, were you at least... Yes, if nothing else, your actions, while reprehensible, will put to bed any suspicions they may have had. Let's focus on that and move forward with the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. You'll get paid once I consider your report complete.
And we expect your reports to be thorough. Where the Crimson Fleet is concerned, no detail is inconsequential.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Strange. She must want to vet you some more. Still, it should only be a matter of time before they invite you to the Key. That's likely where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my... Keep up the good work.
Heard the situation with the Regana went foobar. I'd like to say it gets easier, but...
Playing the card for now. Not the best hand, but it's not the hand I made myself get, so... Lying to them. You see, insane. Where exactly is the key? Still don't know where I'm supposed to go. Nope, that ain't the key. Rail. Titanica. And Let's see what this hostile activity is. target engine. Yeah, but it won't tell me where to go. Oh, I forgot to scan it. Industrial outpost, 2 industrial outposts on that planet. Europa. Spaceship debris field. Jump from system to system. Alright. But then then I can jump back and forth between the two.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right.
Oh, leveled up. Nice. I'll put it into scavenging. Let's jump. Awesome.
Get out of my face.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Look at this. You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Maybe for you, I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Awesome.
history time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Wonder if we have control of the prison too. Not, then I can take the prison.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That
She might
was
as
how
well
the
so much of the Nuka World DLC.
Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See
On the
anything
right,
you like?
you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood, the money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. Getting into the system is a piece of cake. Getting out? Not so much. Anyway, I need you to listen up. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Awesome.
All right, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay door.
Of course, when the tour is over.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Listen to the words that I am saying. The legacy is real. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having ever comes easy. Sounds like someone wants to get down to business. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright.
I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
Let's transfer some stuff from my inventory. So that in, throw those two in, get rid of those. Oh, I always put that. Store that one. Put that one, or that. Hey, we don't need the amp. Those. Alright. That looks good. Cleaned up inventory. Undock. Let's go to prison. Oh, I forgot to swim. Okay, make sure all the ores are stored and stuff, so I don't have that taking up weight in my inventory. Resources. Where's inventory? Yeah, resources. Store resources. There we go. That was easy.
About time you got here.
I told you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping? How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice bar without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah. Yeah, keep talking, wise ass.
Throttle it down, both of you, right now. We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
hear that?
Let him have it! Let's get out of here!
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off.
Probably no lights in here.
First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Look at it. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler. A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much. It was better than trying to survive on the surface. This place looks like a goddamn dump. Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Something's out there.
I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah.
You're gonna get yourself killed. What a waste of good ammo.
Must be a nest.
Yeah, and their buddies probably... Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all.
Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you... Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
This is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? The plan? Who gives a shit about the plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now. Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are supposed to do? The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like you. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again. Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Mathis, you're gonna get yourself killed. By my hand.
I guess that's one way through. Things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh.
So the two of you made it, huh? Don't worry, it all goes downhill from here. Now listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that? Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
I swear, I am never putting ice in me drinks. Ever again. What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out. There's gotta be a way out of this goddamn place.
Okay, let's see what about the new weapon we just got. Where is it? Oh, he's Jedi. Nothing that one. Nope. Nope, nothing in those cells. No, just markings. Alright, so this one. Nope, that don't go in. Nope. Okay, so what about this one? Somewhere? Nope. Nope. Has to be this one. Goes in there, and then this one goes in here. And this one goes here and then this one. I don't. Huh? How'd I mess it up?
Can't hide from me!
Man, I need to get better at those.
So, have you changed your mind yet?
Quit bringing up her.
Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
This guy brings up the train and one more time, the boss one more time, I'm gonna kill him. There it is.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. Continue on this way. Kaboom.
He'll help the mining detail slip into the utility closet and the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
I've got you!
So I have to continue going down. Should have figured I had to kill everything. Let's try opening the weapon cache again. Alright, so I need to... Ain't gonna be that digipick, but what about this one? Nope, that don't line up anywhere. Let's see. Nope. If we start with that. This one, then this one, maybe this. Can't do that, right? Maybe that's simple. Let's see. Okay, so this one, we use it there, that leaves 3 spots left. And this one, okay, so I need 3 are close together, which would be now, yeah, that second one's figured out, so I have to, so if I use that one there, and this one here, that leaves me with a trio. So I need that top one and those bottom 3. There's no such thing as an extra. That one go there. And then that leaves triple again. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, I forgot to jump. Ooh.
Oh, hell. Not like this.
Let's see, they're coming up over here. Go that way is the exit if I come over here.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
That's a nice 300 credits. And now, if I go back over here, not 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one's a high level. Wonder what computer. Let's find out. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Oh. What is this back there? This is the showers.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Oh. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna try to my hand at cooking. Nah. Probably make something that'll kill me.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap. Get out of here. Remind me to thank you.
Anything else up here? But now is this up here? Yep. Okay. Oh. Amazing. Oh, gotta go over here, I'm assuming. Filled everything. That way, right? Run down through, up through here, walk around, up here, open this door, keep running. Those weapons. Right, what's this open?
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have?
Security guard helmet.
Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
Ammo. Ammo.
All right, let's keep moving.
Why you coming here, you lady? And he has a new gun now. Alright, so this digipack doesn't go to the second one, so it has to go to this one. Okay, so that locks in those 4, and then I need this one. Awesome. It can't be that one. These be the 3 and 2. Alright, well, that's it for this one. So now up here and then here. Up through this computer. Alright. Nothing open with that one.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards. Incoming!
Oh, damn. God damn. I think I didn't really think it did.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine.
Go through there.
I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it. said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right person for the job.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. I don't care if you are finished or not. I want that information. After that, you can come back down to Suvorov and dig through the snow to your heart's good. Okay, let me see. Shuttle bay activated. Yup, that's got it. Might take a while though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get...
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone. Oh, come on. There's no need for that. You're right. Maybe I could have done more of the brain work. But hey, at least I helped you take out those things, whatever the hell they were, right? Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Well, I guess I deserve it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Alright, so this lock goes here, that leaves me with a triple. Triple. Oh no, it leaves me with 4, okay. Which is probably this one. Need to be here. Alright, so this one has to go here. Right? Yeah. Alright, so now this one probably goes here. And this one goes here. Ooh, shotgun. Nice. Alright. Okay, nope. Where's the new shotgun I just got? Let's favorite it. Right there. Oh, barrel. Whoa, fire.
Who's next?
Oh, crap, a brute. What other explosives do I got still? Shrapnel grenades, alright. Actually, let's use these mines a little bit. Okay. Come on. There we go. You have a new home ship. Your previous home ship has been added to your fleet. To retrieve your ships in your fleet that you have left behind, go to a ship service technician at any major city and ask to view your ships that you own. From there you can cycle through the ships in your fleet and select make home ship to retrieve it. Okay. This is a non-combat ship too. Oh no. Yeah, it is.
So there I am. You see security.
Trade with elevators.
Be sure you have the proper shielding for any smuggling jobs.
Goes this way. Yep.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. I'm sure he did not have a choice. People would kill to get a crack at a score this big. I know I have. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Ho ho ho, that's a good weapon.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials.
I'll get it done.
You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grix's legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Gladly. I'm really confused so much on this ship.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. Oh, I see. You think you're gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back. Oh, I will, I can promise you that. Best part is, you won't even see it coming. Now get the hell out of me way!
I don't know what, let's save real quick and see what happens if I just... Really? Nothing? That's disappointing.
Need something?
Whatever.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves. There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
My friend's got a point, Bug. Every pirate in this joint comes to the Nova for a drink.
Seems to me instead
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different? Rokoff's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable. Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it? All Rokoff does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to fill a freighter's cargo bay. If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna cost both of us some credits. Then it's settled. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods. Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. Stay sharp, Rook.
Kinetics, electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute for a shotgun blast in the face.
What kind of name is Sysdef anyway?
remember if this is the one with New Atlantis or not. Is there a mineral plant and one-of-a-kind salvage? Oh, I just looked at that one, an idiot. Okay, so that's a research lab. Am I this bad at remembering what planet it's on? Oh my god. I go to the wrong one? Let me just switch to a different mission. Oh no, whoops, that ain't missions. Go over here to side quest. If I go here, and that should take me back to New Atlantis, right? Oh, must have been the wrong one. Oh my god. Activities, so let's just go. That one I know is on New Atlantis. Alpha Centauri. So here, and then we want to go that, and hopefully it's correct. Was awesome. So now go like this. Should not the commercial district. Residential lodge. West. Now for that, decent ammo for my pistol. Yep, spaceport. That should bring me to near the ships. So I should be able to talk to someone there. The ship. Alright, so let's switch our quest back. Oh wait. Oh that. Oh man. Wait. Burden of proof. No. Okay. I have to talk to him. Just want to go this way. Yep, this is Lord of the Spaceport.
You didn't hear this from me. Factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
A diplomatic visa.
A bit close. Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised every
Ship services.
Need some work done? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of
I'd
havoc.
like to view them
Okay,
off by my
no problem.
ships. Okay, so how do I go about getting select? Oh. Let's see. No. Okay, so I go here. And then oh no, I have to figure all that out. How much does it cost, Darkman? 5,000. 400. Oh wait, can I sell him the ship?
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Rambler, Galileo, have 43,000 credits. Expensive ships. Uninteresting.
Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise, there's
So, from ship inventory. Right, I don't want to buy anything. Oof. Saw it. Copper, I'll sell 5 of it. This I need to go down to 23. 2. Ceiling can be sold. Oh my god. Alright, and that's it for that. Transfer resources. Whoops. My inventory. Resources. We'll store all resources. Peril. Share that, no. Click this one. Store that one. Store all those. Store. Alright. Right. This pistol I can equip. Store. Oh, favorite it, put it up where the other pistol used to be. And now that is where we'll end it for today.